Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Box Office Receipts for the weekend of December 13th, 2019. I'm your host Tyler Callahan, and we got the usual weekend top 5 international updates and what is coming out this weekend. Let's start with the weekend top 5. Opening in first place is Jumanji: The Next Level with $59.2 million. In second place is Frozen 2 with $19 million for a total of $366.4 million. In third place is Knives Out with $9.1 million for a total of $78.8 million. Opening in fourth place is Richard Jewell with $4.6 million. Lastly, opening in fifth place is Black Christmas with $4.2 million. So for my predictions, I was almost right. I was right that Richard Jewell would beat Black Christmas. However, I did not expect both of them to be opening so low, under $5 million apiece. And Knives Out held a third place, only dropping 36%. For Jumanji, it actually opened a bit higher than expected and almost at $60 million. So we'll have to see how its legs are, but right now it seems like it is just China that is not warming up to the movie and not the rest of the world. Speaking of the rest of the world, let's go over some international numbers. Jumanji: The Next Level is now at $155.3 million internationally, for a current worldwide total of $224.4 million. Knives Out is now at $83.3 million internationally, for a worldwide total of $164.6 million. Frozen 2 has finally passed $1 billion, with it at $1.036 billion. Adding to Disney's record-setting $5 billion movies in a year, and Star Wars will probably give them one more next week. Black Christmas made $3.1 million internationally for a worldwide opening of $8 million. Ford vs. Ferrari is at $185.7 million and has a chance of passing $200 million worldwide by the end of its run if it can leg it out. Looking forward to this weekend, we got the last big blockbuster of the year with Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Along with that, we have the drama Bombshell and whatever the hell Cats is. Right now, Star Wars is not getting great reviews, with it being reviewed the worst of the sequel trilogy by a country mile. And right now, the issue is that in trying to please everyone, it pleases no one. This will not affect it much opening weekend because people will want to see it for themselves. However, it could really damage its legs. Personally, I'm still predicting a 180 to 190 opening weekend, staying optimistic. Cats, on the other hand, is being thrown into the shredder by reviewers, which, considering how weird it looks, was its last hope. This could have a decent opening weekend, but will most likely collapse in the long run. Bombshell should do decent as a good drama, there's a good counter programming, and will make more money over time in the long run. So my predictions for the weekend top 5 are: first place, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker; second place, Jumanji: The Next Level; third place, Frozen 2; fourth place, Cats; and in fifth place, Bombshell. I think the race between Cats and Bombshell will be closer than expected, but otherwise the rest of this makes sense. So what do you think The Rise of Skywalker will open with for its opening weekend? Let me know on Instagram at Tyler Callahan Media, and on Facebook. Link to the pages in the description. That is it for this week's episode of Box Office Receipts. Thanks for listening, and see you next week.